Hey guys, Wolfie here. I just want to go over a little bit on the Spyder from Ed Green Smoke Free Mods. This is basically a dual 18650 DNA. In the case of this one, this is a DNA 20 device. Any future Spyders out there are going to be DNA 30s. I'm not exactly sure what number he switched over to the 30s. Let me turn down that there. But anyway, I got it back in November last year, and it originally had the horn switch on it, which eventually failed because the horn switches don't work that well. I really like this new fire button here. It's kind of like a big giant 12mm tactile button, so it should always work. It should never actually fail. I'm running the, let's see if that focuses. Right now I am running the Veritas dripper from iHybrid Mods. I'm absolutely loving this, and also a Truthful tip. Let's take a rip. It's a single coil in here, single build. You can set up dual coils, but I wanted to run something that would not actually suck the life out of my battery. Come on, focus.
That's the reason why the entire thing has to be off the gas.
Let's try this. I'm going to turn off the autofocus here because it's being a little bitch. There we go. There we go. It's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About a 5/6 wrap. It's 1.2 ohms with 28 gauge on a, I don't even know what size Allen key this is, but that's what I use to wrap my coils since I keep losing drill bits. I somehow never lose Allen keys, so that's what I use to wrap them. They work just as well, but anyway, that's rocking pretty well. It's at 16.5 watts right now. Right. I'm absolutely loving this stripper. Okay, so normally when you get the Spyder, or actually when you used to get the Spyder, it came with AWIMR 2000 milliamp batteries in it. But I actually went out, when I got mine, I actually went out and bought a pair of these. That label is all torn up. This is the Orbtronic PD2900 10 amp high drain battery. You can get these from fluidvapor.com or orbtronic.com. From Fluid Vapor, they run $10.99 a piece, and I believe Orbtronic, if you buy them from Orbtronic, you have to buy them in a set. You can't buy them in single cells, which I'm not sure why, but you can always use 2 cells. I mean, when I buy batteries, that's how I buy batteries. Anyway, I always buy a pair, and then I keep those paired together. See a size difference to the Hannah. It's a Hannah full size. And so it's, the Spyder is roughly, let's try this way. The Spyder is roughly about 1.5 inches taller than the Hannah. They're about the same thickness. Yep, they're both the same, pretty much the same thickness. Who else? The Spyder is, and they're also right about the same width. If you can see that. Right about the same. So, I mean, they're both great. I actually loaned this a couple months back to my manager I work with. His name is Goose, and it was basically to see if he was interested in getting a DNA device, and this is all he used for those couple months that he had it before the button started failing, which actually helped him decide, and he did eventually buy a hand mod at Vape Bash. And I think he did tell me today that when he is going to buy a Spyder, when he can afford it. I absolutely love the thing. When I first got it, that's all I used, and basically uh, now it's become a backup for at home. On the back here, we have 1, 2, and 3 screws. I actually lost one of the screws when I was taking the back off. That's no big deal. The wrap, you've seen the pictures. It's a J wrap, and I have an extra one right here for a Spyder, in case anyone's interested. Anyone can PM me if they want it. It's red carbon fiber. Since I already have one, I don't really need another one right now. I will happily just go out and purchase another one. Take the back off. You have a kind of like a piece of foam here to hold the batteries in, and inside there is the batteries. 2 18650s in here. There's all the electronics, DNA. Up and down switch up here on top, and the fire button here, and down here is the charger, micro USB. On the side, it takes roughly, with the 5800 milliamps, it takes roughly about 9 to 10 hours to charge. It's not terrible. I just plug it in overnight and it's done when I wake up. If you didn't, now I have, because of the wrap, it's not going to show, but on the bottom is a kind of like a light hole where the LED for the charge board shines through. But that's pretty much it. One thing that I would have liked to see is where these screw holes are. If they could have been moved up slightly and in slightly. You can see up in there where the 510 is, it's right dead center. You could have even put them, I mean, those screws could have even been put like in line with one of these corners here, you know, instead of way down on this edge like that. It's not a huge deal, but that's what I personally would have liked to have seen. While I screw the back cover on. And I am just, I love this thing. I use it mostly at home. It's gone to work with me several hundred times. It was actually in the newspaper when the newspaper was doing a story on electronic cigarettes in my area. It's a bit, but I absolutely think it was well worth the money I spent on it, And I am very much looking forward to the hashtag, which is his next mod, which is Ed's next mod that's coming out. Red. But that's pretty much a look at the Spyder DNA mod from Smoke Free Mods. I'd like to thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, please comment below. Obviously, this is on Facebook or YouTube. And I'll answer them if you have any questions. All right. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening or day or weekend. All right. Thank you. Have a great day.